I knew I'd get hurt, but the worst part wasn't the pain. It was the realization that no matter how much I loved you, you were never going to feel the same. How do you let go of someone who's been a part of your soul? How do you stop loving them when every fiber of your being still aches for their touch? I've given you every part of me, but somehow it wasn't enough. And now I'm left with nothing but the remnants of what could have been. I thought I could heal, but it's hard when my heart still has hope, when every part of me still wishes we could turn on time. The hardest part isn't the heartbreak, it's trying to forget someone who you know was once your everything. You can never erase the love you had. No one warned me that letting go would be so hard. I thought once I made the decision, the pain would go away. But instead, it lingers, reminding me of what I lost. You were the love I thought would last forever, but now I'm here, trying to figure out how to let go of something that meant everything to me. I don't know why I still long for you, even after all that's happened. I knew the heartache was coming, but it doesn't make it any easier to let go. You were never the one I expected to hurt me, but here I am, trying to move on, trying to let go of something that never really belonged to me. I always knew that loving you would come with risks, but I never imagined that I'd still be holding on even after everything fell apart. I told myself that I'd be okay, that I'd find a way to move on. But here I am, still searching for answers in the silence that you left behind. You came into my life like a storm, and even though the storm has passed, I'm left with the aftermath, still trying to rebuild from the wreckage of love. Sometimes the hardest part about breaking up isn't saying goodbye. It's accepting that the person you loved may never love you the way you loved them. I knew I should have seen the signs, but my heart refused to listen. Now I'm stuck in this limbo, trying to figure out how to move forward without you. I can feel the distance between us growing, but my heart still holds on to the hope that somehow things will change. It's the cruelest paradox of love. I don't know why I'm still waiting for you, even when you've already walked away. It's like my heart doesn't understand the finality of the ending. There's a strange kind of sadness that comes with knowing someone has left your life, but you're still carrying their love with you. You try to let go, but it doesn't happen easily. I should have let you go sooner, but my heart kept convincing me there was hope. Now I'm here, trying to make sense of a love that wasn't meant to be. You were the love I thought would never fade, but now I see how fleeting everything really is. Yet my heart still can't forget you, even though I know I have to. It's not the love that fades, it's the hope. And even when you know it's over, there's something inside of you that refuses to let go. I can't explain why I'm still holding on to you. Maybe it's because a part of me believes that if I love you enough, you'll come back. But deep down, I know that's not true. The hardest part about love is that it doesn't always follow the script you want it to. Sometimes it leaves you with a heart full of memories, but no one to share them with. How do you say goodbye to someone who has been everything to you? How do you stop loving someone when your heart still believes in the impossible? I thought love was supposed to be simple, but now I see that it's the complexities, the twists, and the turns that make us who we are. Even in the pain, we grow. I knew from the start that loving you would break my heart. But what I didn't realize is how long it would take for me to find the strength to let go. Why is it that when I try to forget you, you keep coming back in my thoughts? It's like my heart can't comprehend the idea of living without you. I gave you my heart, and you took it with you. But even though you've gone, the part of me that loves you is still here, still waiting for you to come back. You've left me with nothing but memories, and yet it feels like you're still here, haunting me. How do you let go of someone who's left an imprint on your soul? I always knew you'd hurt me, but I never imagined how deep that hurt would run. And now I'm trying to figure out how to heal from a love that never quite healed me. I always knew that the end would come, but I never imagined it would feel like this. Like a part of me is still reaching out, still waiting for you, even as I try to let go. It's strange how you can love someone so deeply, knowing their love for you isn't the same. Yet the heart doesn't follow logic. It stays, it hopes, it waits. You said you needed space, and I gave it to you. But somehow, I'm still trapped in the emptiness, wondering why my heart refuses to let go of what's already gone. Why is it that I knew you would hurt me, yet I still held on to every word you spoke? Why does love make us so vulnerable to the inevitable pain? You promised me forever, and I held on to that promise for so long. But the harder I try to forget you, the more I realize how much I still love you. I knew you'd break my heart, but it doesn't stop me from hoping one day you'll come back and fix it. It's the paradox of love, knowing yet still hoping. It's easy to say goodbye in the moment, but letting go of someone who has become a part of you, someone you can't forget, is far harder than anyone can prepare for. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the falling in love or the breaking up. It's in the quiet moments after the end, where your mind wanders back to the love you thought you lost. I try to convince myself that I'm better off without you, but every time I think I've moved on, I feel the weight of your absence like it just happened. I knew you'd hurt me, yet I loved you anyway. Now I find myself trapped between the pain of the past and the hope of what could have been. Love isn't just about the good times. It's about feeling broken and yet still finding the courage to hold on to the hope of healing. Why do we fall so deeply for someone who might not ever feel the same way? Why do we stay even when our hearts are shattered in the process? It's strange how love can be so beautiful and painful all at once. I can't seem to forget you, even though I know I should. My heart lingers in the past while my mind fights to move on. I saw the warning signs. I felt the distance, but I held on anyway. Now I'm left wondering if I was foolish for hoping, or if the heart just can't learn to let go. I thought I was prepared for the heartbreak. But the truth is, no one can truly be ready for the emptiness you feel when love slips away. There's something haunting about loving someone you know can't love you the same. You feel like you're giving everything, but they're not even giving you the time of day. I knew letting you in would hurt, but I never imagined how much your absence would sting. It's like a constant ache in my chest that won't go away. You left, but somehow I'm still here, still holding on to the hope that maybe one day you'll realize what we had was worth fighting for. Why does love have to be so complicated? It's as if I knew this was coming, but I still let myself fall for you. Now I'm left wondering why I can't just let go. The heart doesn't understand the concept of moving on, especially when it's attaching to someone who's no longer here. You left, but my heart is still waiting for you. Every time I think I'm ready to move on, I remember the moments that made me believe in us. And just like that, the pain returns, and I'm back to where I started. You said you were doing what was best for you, but what about what's best for me? Why does it feel like I'm the one who's still stuck in the past, longing for something that's gone? Love has a way of leaving its mark on you. Even when you try to forget, there's always something that pulls you back to the memories, to the feeling of what was lost. I never thought I'd be here, still thinking about you, still missing you, even after everything that's happened. How does one let go of a love that has shaped who they are? It's not that I didn't know it was over. It's that my heart couldn't accept it. I was always hoping, always waiting for something that was never coming back. I've cried, I've yelled, I've tried to move on, but no matter how hard I try, you're still there, lingering in my thoughts, in my heart. I knew you'd break my heart, but I didn't know it would be this hard to pick up the pieces. I didn't know the struggle of wanting to let go, but still holding on. They say time heals all wounds, but I think there's a certain kind of pain that never really goes away. It just becomes a part of who you are, and you learn to live with it. The hardest thing about loving someone who doesn't love you back is knowing that no matter what you do, you'll never be enough for them. I always thought love was supposed to make you feel whole, but now I see that sometimes it's love that leaves you feeling the most broken. Even when I told myself I was done, my heart still kept holding on to the possibility of you. It's like my mind and heart are in a constant battle, and I don't know who's winning.